So you love a stir fry, but you hate the rice. Oh, what if I said to you, don't worry, we're going to use cauliflower instead?
Right, maybe you like the rice, but you don't want the carbs.
That's true.
So, no matter what, we got something for you. We're here with Tyler Pratt from Enfuse Fitness in Enfield.
Hello.
Tyler, always nice to have you here. We got a hot pan ready to go. What are we going to be making?
Yeah, so first things, so we can, expedite the process here, is we're going to throw on, we have grass-fed sirloin cut in the strips, and got the pan nice and hot. So, as you know that I always do, the one thing that we have to measure more above anything else is our fats and our proteins, because that's where all of your calories are going to add up quickly. So, for this meal, this is something that we traditionally serve. I have it measured out for about 3 people. So what we'll do is we're going to divide up our fat a little bit here. We got some organic sesame oil, and we're going to put that right in the pan. I typically like a non-stick pan for this. Find a real good one that lasts and doesn't.
It's worth spending the money on.
Exactly. So we'll just throw the sirloin right in there. We're going to let that brown up. While we're letting that brown up in the sesame oil, if you want to bring over the food processor, this is going to be the most important part for people to watch, because this is where the rice comes into play.
Okay.
So we're going to take the rice, or the cauliflower.
Yep.
Are you comfortable with using that food processor?
I would love to use
I thought he wanted it.
Oh, okay. All right, so you guys need to switch sheets there.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to throw that right in there.
Okay.
And while he's doing that, now when you put that in, just pulse it a little bit. You don't want to really, yeah, there you go. Just give it a couple more shots.
Might take a little while to get it all.
So, but the one thing that we want to focus on is that you don't want to over chop it. So, like what Seth's doing, if you have a couple pieces that aren't getting chopped, just take them out.
Right, because you're not making like cauliflower flour.
Right, exactly. So while we're doing that, we'll kind of julienne this onion a little bit. So
watch out. Did you cut yourself before there, Tyler?
No, my screwdriver. No, I'm doing some home remodeling. That bit me yesterday, so my daughter was nice. Nothing bad, but my daughter was nice enough to let me use one of her.
Ariel?
Yeah.
Little Mermaid.
I feel like once you're a dad, you can get away with that,
Yeah.
So.
In any other situation, though, you can't wear the Ariel Band-Aid.
No. And in fact, I don't think there's any non-Disney Band-Aids in my house. So, I mean,
you
that was
wear
good.
it well, Tyler.
Thank you.
So the onions are done.
Onions are done.
Chopped.
Everything else in here is organic. Got some nice mushrooms.
And you're doing a similar size for everything, like the onions and the mushrooms, because you want them all to cook at a similar rate.
Yes, you've done this before.
A couple of times.
All right. So yeah, same type of concept. Make sure that you're getting ample amounts of vegetables. So this is going to turn in from something that people really like, pork fried rice. You get it, but it's horrible for you because it's got the two things that you don't want at the same time: high fat, high carb.
That's true.
So cauliflower, much lower carb, lots of fiber. So we'll get this moving here. We'll get the beef flipped here. As soon as we get that taken out. As soon as that's done, we're going to get the cauliflower right in there. We'll turn that up a touch.
Okay.
And just get our pepper and carrots.
And now the scallions, do those go on after?
They're going to go on in the very, very end.
Okay.
And they're going to offer that nice, fresh taste that we love.
Hey, I don't know if you learned this, but we learned the other day, if you cut these all the way down to the tip and then you put these in water, they'll regrow. I've got some on my kitchen right now. Yeah, it's crazy.
Really?
You get scallions over again. I think it only works once, but it's so cool.
That's amazing.
I'm really excited about it.
I gotta keep. I'm really nervous now that you brought up the cut in my finger. I'm worried about cutting myself again. Okay, so that's plenty of veggies. We're gonna let this cook a little bit more.
All right. Now, how do you know if you have enough cauliflower for for all the vegetables? Like, should you have a?
I would say if you're gonna cook for one person would use about a quarter of a head of cauliflower, and then if you were just cooking for yourself. The general rule of thumb that I would use is a quarter head of cauliflower and then like a half of a pepper and like a quarter of an onion.
Okay.
So, but if you're cooking for multiple people, a little bit more is better.
So we've got about a minute left, Tyler.
Okay.
So we want to finish the beef, obviously.
He just walked away.
This is cooking up.
Are you coming back at some point?
Yeah, don't worry, I'm manning this thing.
Well, here's what I say we do. We're gonna at the end of the show we're gonna talk about working out tempo and all that good stuff. So why don't you finish it up? And while we're doing our workout, you bring it on over and we show it off.
Oh, you want to show it? Can I eat it while he's working out?
You know what? I'm going to allow it. And if you want this recipe, it's on mymassappeal.com. But if you miss